For the project, the groups have been facilitated with capital and have been allowed to use the forest area to run their projects. One of the projects is beekeeping, which is done inside the forest as a conducive area for the bees.
They have been given beehives. They have sited those beehives in the forests, meaning that they have put them in the forest. We give them a small section of the forest where they can put the beehives, and they were also given equipment, protective equipment for harvesting the honey. They were trained on the processing. They also given equipment to extract honey from the as they would prefer it.
Ndagara and Nachianja Tutunguchwe Parish Group is one of the beneficiaries of the program. Based in Rubirizi district, the group has a honey farm in the forest reserve. However, the group never started with good intentions when formed in 2008. Poaching was their endgame, and this got them into trouble with the authorities.
At first, our objective was not conservation. It was pooling funds and for securing those members who were apprehended by the security. I used to sell meat. So once I was taken by the security members, by the security personnel, that money would help us to bail me out.
The change in operation came when they sat down with the National Forestry Authority, which was looking to kill two birds with one stone. The authority was tasked with helping in maintaining and conserving the forests and wildlife, while at the same time benefiting from the forest.
We changed from that kind of arrangement to another arrangement of conservation, because when we did the agreement with the National Forest Authority, we thought it better, and when we looked through it and we understood that there are some roles, there are some responsibilities and benefits we can get from being adjacent to the forest. So we agreed in that agreement some of our roles as the group and then our benefits.
Besides ending poaching, the group was also tasked with forest and environmental conservation, which they have taken as a mutual benefit between them and the National Forestry Authority carries on. The group has also benefited from the arrangement, especially in tree planting.
With the indigenous trees, we plant, then after planting, we are tapping the carbon funds. We have a number of some of the organizations which we work with to get the carbon funds. Majorly it is EcoTrust and the TIST. So from the carbon funds, we get the carbon funds, then after getting the carbon funds, we reinvest those funds in other projects.
Despite their initial sinister motives, they still engaged in beekeeping. However, the change in operations saw them get better quality bees that have been their project grow.
Before we had the honey business, but it was not at this rate, because at first we had the local beehives by then, but at this time round we are having the KTB type. But at first we had very few beehives, but now we have 3,800 beehives so far.